Fear of communication. From the time we are born, we communicate first with our parents, and then with other people, caregivers, teachers, neighbors, friends, acquaintances. Communication is a problem for many people. People have difficulty communicating, especially with strangers. Some people are unable to defend their point of view, their own interests, and their own rightness, even though they are right. Other people cannot verbally express what they want to say, show, or express in order to have their feelings understood. They withdraw into themselves, remain silent, and isolate themselves from others. In addition, there are people who are unable to protect themselves, cannot refuse others, are afraid of offending people. Still others are afraid of criticism directed at them and fear that they will say the wrong thing and be criticized. A person cannot understand others, and others cannot understand him. Anxiety and fear of communication appear. Due to frequent failures in communication, negative emotions such as fear, resentment, bitterness accumulate in a person. They settle in the subconscious and constantly cause negativity. Fear and anxiety in communication are born from a person's birth. How can we overcome fear and uncertainty in communication? How can I be free with strangers? To do this, when communicating, you need to focus not on yourself, your fears, or your reactions, but on the process of communication itself, on the interlocutor. I don't have to think about how I look when I speak or how they will perceive what I say. How will others evaluate me? Live according to your own rules and moral code, not the demands of others. That way you can make a good impression on yourself. It is necessary to find out the reason for this fear. Remember the worst situation that happened to you and imagine the most terrible consequences of this. How do they impact your life? To gain confidence in communication and overcome shit, you need to contact strangers more often and talk more about any problems. Learn to be grateful and praise, and instead of dwelling on your failures, prepare yourself for positive emotions. What is important is the process of communication, not the result of communication. Regular communication is also important. Congratulate yourself for taking small steps towards self-confidence. Be proud of yourself and what you have done and worked towards. Thank you for every step towards your goal. Even if nothing works, congratulate yourself for trying to change something. Over time, you will see better changes.